Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm playing Ruby Storm with the brand new card from Final Fantasy. That is Laughing Mad. And this is a functional reprint of Electric Revelation. So now that we can play 8 of those, we are trying to storm off in the discard/rummage based Ruby Storm deck. So the way this deck works, we are playing cost reducers like Thornscape Familiar and Goblin Anarchomancer. These are our Ruby medallions of the deck. Lots of rituals. Rite of Flame and Seething Song plus Manamorphose is a ritual when you have a reducer out. And then we're going to loot through our deck or rummage through our deck playing Revelation, Laughing Mad, Big Score, and Pirate's Pillage. And then Big Score and Pirate's Pillage, we have 6 of those because they actually make mana as we go off. We could potentially not play the Rite of Flame and go 4 Seething Song, 2 Desperate Ritual. But I think that being able to discard the Rite of Flames is worth it. And we have a lot of card draw with the flashback spells. So once we're going to fill up our hand again, we have Manamorphose, but also Demand Answers, which can sacrifice the treasures that we put into play. And then as you go off, you kind of want to be using the Revelation from your graveyard to fill up your hand, or you're casting the spells from exile with Glimpse the Impossible. Sideboard has 6 Red Blasts for the blue decks, Apostle's Blessing for removal decks, a single Flaring Pain for Strands, and Weather the Storms to try to stall versus burn. The burn plan is kind of sketchy, but we'll see how it goes. I've also updated the mana base based on Cosmic Charles video, playing Tinder Farm here as a sack land as well. It can make green. So just 2 mountains, but then 14 sack lands or depletion lands. So hopefully we have some fun. I'll see you in the matches. Upstate New York Pauper is hosting the second event in their 2025 Open Series on Saturday, August 9th in Rochester, New York. The event currently has a cap of 64 players, and a cap that's $1,500 in cash prizes. I'll be there, and I hope to see you there too. They're also running their first ever charity tournament on June 21st to support the Trevor Project and Trans Lifeline. You can reach out to them directly if you'd like to donate items or cards to support the event, or donate to the charity directly at the link in their event description. For the details, just check out the links down below. All right, we're here in round 1. I'm going to keep this. We're lacking green mana, but we do have 2 cost reducers. We can use the Revelation to pitch a Laughing Mad. Our opponent's on some sort of black-green artifact-based strategy. Okay, so if I play the Woodlot, then I can turn to a Anarchomancer Thornscape potentially, but we're probably just going to play the Sandstone Needle. Let's see if they play a Refurb. They play an Ichor Wellspring. Okay. Some sort of artifact-based control. We find a Seething Song. We could potentially try to turn 3. So if they tap out for a Refurbished, we can discard Mountain or the Laughing Mad. They play a Blood Fountain. Let's see how much they have. Nothing so far. Okay. Let's play the Crevice then and pass. Waiting for them to tap out. They're going to Deadly Dispute, or there's no Deadly Disputes left anymore, so they Fanatical Offering their Ichor Wellspring. Interestingly, the trigger showed the original art, not the cool art. 4 mana. I'm assuming they'll play a Pact Doll here, but maybe they won't. Plays a Wellspring. Okay. We have 6 mana now. Guess I'll play this Needle. Pass the turn. So we just have 5 mana. We can use the Laughing Mad, discarding a Mountain. The Visitors Insight their Wellspring. Lots of cards in hand for our opponent. They're up to 9 and they'll draw up to 10. They're going to have to probably do something. There's the Pact Doll Terror. Plays a Swamp. And a Nile Spellbomb. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and Laughing Mad, discarding the Mountain. They're reading the card. Alright, my turn. Let's start playing some stuff. Anarchomancer. Thornscape. Seething Song. They could Nile Spellbomb right now. They're going to use a Snuff Out. So I will go Seething Song. Use the Laughing Mad. Discarding the Woodlot. And then Big Score. Discarding the Tinder Farm. And I drew a Thornscape. Okay. That dies. Can make black-green. Play Thornscape Familiar. And then triple Glimpse the Impossible. Glimpse. Another Glimpse. And another Glimpse. And then we'll go green Anarchomancer. And then we have nothing in the exile to use really, but We should Pirate's Pillage, discarding the Electric Revelation, which puts cards in hand and gives me mana. And then I can Manamorphose. We'll go red. And then Revelation away the Anarchomancer. Yeah, we are full on combo time. Let's demand answers, sacrificing a treasure. All we gotta do is find the Gutter Snipe now. Play the big score from exile, discarding a land. Alright. And we have no more mana. Let's big score, discarding a land again. Problem is, if they spellbomb me early. Alright. Gutter Snipe. And then we'll go Rite of Flame. Looks like no Snuff Out now. Manamorphose. Ping you. We only have to cast 7 more spells, which I have a lot in exile. Let's discard a land, draw 2. I got a 12. Do it again. Draw 2 again. Cast another Gutter Snipe. Go red. Seething Song. Ping you to death. Discard. Ping you. And cast another discard spell. GG. Zooming. Oh, sweet. Let's see. I think we can just overload them. They probably are going to have a lot of removal spells, but I think we can try to go through it. They will have Weather the Storms potentially. I'm just going to resubmit. Alright, so here we have an okay hand again. Mostly green mana, but this can sack for red when it's going to duress. So the Manamorpho is probably going to get cut. They discarded my demand answers. Let's play the Woodlot. And then I'm probably going to have to play the Sandstone Needle. They Bajuka Bog away my demand answers. Okay. We have triple cost reducer now. So something like a Seething Song, and maybe we could just go for it. Currently they don't have any Snuff Outs available. They're just passing. Land, go. Plays Black Mage's Rod. This is a new card from Final Fantasy. It pings whenever you play a non-creature spell. But it looks like we have an opening here. So let's try Anarchomancer. Make red. I guess I should Rite of Flame. We have green here. Maybe I just sacrifice this. We'll go Manamorphose. Make red green. On a pillage. That's pretty good. So Anarchomancer. We pillage away one of the Laughing Mads. We found Manamorphose. Red. Like red. Find a Glimpse. Okay, so Glimpse. 3 mana right now. Morphos again. Combo time. Red. We can pitch the Thornscape. Let's use the one from exile. Pitch the Thornscape. Seething Song. Revelation, pitching. Card from hand. Big score, pitching a Thornscape. We got lots of mana now. Not great. So cast this one, ditching Thornscape. Too much mana now. We're gonna pitch another land. Uh-oh. So I feel like maybe we'll run out of action. We have a couple more spells we can cast. Okay. Mana answers, sacrifice a treasure. We'll make red for Rite of Flame. Electric Revelation, pitch this. Do it again. Draw some cards. Okay, let's Seething Song. Glimpse, looking for that Gutter Snipe. Draw some cards. Let's go. Revelation, draw some cards. There's a Gutter Snipe. Boing. Turn 4. Manamorphose. Ping you to 18. Red. Glimpse again. Storm is 29. Seething Song. Okay, I think we got it from here. Cast the Feldon's Cane. Big score. Pitch the Anarchomancer. We have 10 cards left. Seething Song again. They got a 10. Revelation of Thornscape. Zooming. Another Gutter Snipe. Draw another 3 cards with the Glimpse. Yes. Big score. Pitch a Mountain. We go to 3 cards left in library. And they're dead. We didn't even draw our entire deck. So close though. We'll see it in round 2. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 2 on the play versus MT Jesus. So we're lacking red mana, and that's about it. The rest of the hand is insane. I'm keeping. This happens to me a lot. I just keep without red mana, and I just see how it goes. They mulligan to 6. Let's pass the turn. Plains for the opponent. So they play a Lunarch. We have to worry about potentially Strands in the main deck. We gotta find red mana too. We drew a Rite of Flame. They play a Thraben Inspector after playing a second Plains. So we have a lot of red sources. We also have some Manamorphoses. They get in for 1. We go to 18 or 19. Flimsy Impossible. Not great. Not great. I did it to myself. And they cycle in Eagles for another Plains. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Now 4 with 3 Plains in play. They get in for 2. We're going to 17. And then maybe they play a 3-drop. They play Core Skyfisher. Assuming they pick up the Thraben Inspector for another clue. They go to 22 life. And play a Thraben going to 23 life. Looking for a red source. We didn't find one. So I think I want to discard the Revelation. They get in for 4. We're just chilling, not actually accomplishing anything. They could kill us maybe next turn, but probably in 2 turns. So I think we get just 1 draw here. Plays a Lunarch Veteran and a Skyfisher to pick up the Inspector again. They have 7 damage on the table. So we get 2 draws, potentially. Draw Manamorphose. Okay. Hopefully I can make it happen. Manamorphose. We'll go red. Let's go Anarchomancer. Rite of Flame. Anarchomancer. Seething Song. Glimpse. I mean, if I'm not doing it now, when am I doing it? Combo time. The question is if I just... Laughing Mad, probably have to just cast this. Draw 2. So we found this Pirate's Pillage. We can pitch the Anarchomancer. Since this Thornscape only costs 1 green, or single green, we'll cast the Thornscape. Now I can pillage away this Needle, going up on mana. Rite of Flame's pretty good. Rite of Flame. We can demand answers the treasure. Only 3 mana left, but we found a Seething Song. Let's go. Glimpse. Seething Song again. Let's cast a Rummage spell from exile to go up on cards. Let's do it again, pitching the Mountain. Gutter Snipe. I can big score away the Rite of Flame because I don't really need it. I've got enough mana in play. Opponent's getting zapped. And then we can Laughing Mad from exile or graveyard, discarding a land. Another Gutter Snipe. Okay. Revelation, pitch this Thornscape. They get a 20. Let's Glimpse, putting more cards in exile to be potentially used. But no, nothing there. We'll play the land. Let's Laughing Mad from the graveyard, discarding a Crevice, getting really low on mana. Okay, now we found mana. So Rite of Flame. I mean, not mana, but we found demand answers, and that Rite of Flame made a ton of mana. Can now sacrifice a treasure token to draw some cards. And now it's just over. Big score, pitch this. We just didn't do anything till turn 5 and won all at once. Sweet. So the only thing we need to bring in now is the Flaring Pain. We do have to worry that our opponent may potentially be playing Thraben Charm against us. I think it might make sense to cut on a single land. Maybe not. What can I cut? Thraben Charm is going to be a problem if we can't get going. I'm going to trim... Actually, I'm going to trim a land and then be pretty aggressive with the mulligan. Cutting a green land with the Tinder Farm. Okay, so we have to mull. And we have lots of lands now. So keep. Get rid of Mountain. So planning to go Woodlot into Crevice, and then I can play a 3-drop. Woodlot, go. They play Rafine's Informant, so they're coming out swinging. 4 power on the table on turn 2. Gets in for 1. I could play the Crevice, pass. Turn 2. Turn 3, we play the Needle. We Revelation away the Laughing Mad on their end step. Looks like they're going to play a creature and then flashback to Screech or Skyfisher. They pick up a land. Plays a Thraben. Gonna Screech. So maybe I will be dead on their turn. I can't do anything about that though if they can turn for me. Let's see. 3. Yeah, I don't think I can. Let's just play the needle and pass. Let's see if we're dead. Looks like, oh, we're not necessarily dead. 4, 6, I don't know, I can't count it. We got a 1. Okay. Laughing Mad, pitch to the land. We need mana and cost reducers. Found stuff. Sacrifice all the lands. Play an Anarchomancer. So I could play the Gutter Snipe right now. I don't know if that's safe. I think I'm just going to Manamorphose. And make red. Play a Glimpse. 3 mana only. Found a Seething Song. I can Morphos. Red. That's just +1 mana. Make red. Another Seething Song. I'll play 1 Seething Song. And now I suppose I could play the Gutter Snipe. And then Glimpse. Looking for cost reducers. We got 18. We found multiple cost reducers. We'll play the Thornscape Familiar for 1 mana. Seething Song. And then Demand Answers. Discarding a Laughing Mad. They got a 14. We have a big score. Big score. Pitching the Rite of Flame. And now we found mana for the Anarchomancer. Okay. Anarchomancer. Our opponent should be dead now. Sweet. Let's just blast you. Oh, so good. Red. Big score away this. Gaining mana. Maybe they're not dead. Revelation the Woodlot. Out, getting really close on mana. So I now have Gutter Snipe. And then I only have to cast 2 spells. So Gutter Snipe. Then we'll go Laughing Mad from the graveyard. Hit your Laughing Mad. They got a 2. Cast Rite of Flame. GG! See you in round 3. Okay, round 3 versus Ghost Funk. I think the last time I played them, they were on mono black Sacrifice. We can't actually cast anything in our hand, so I think I should mulligan. This is a bit better. We can put back the Gutter Snipe. It being the bottom card is not terrible. Put back Gutter Snipe. So it sort of depends what they're on. They are on mono black sack again. Plays Infestation Sage. So I can go Woodlot, turn 2 Thornscape Needle, and then try to go off on turn 3. Sort of depends on if they have a way to kill my Thornscape Familiar, which they might. They play a Carrion Feeder and get in for 1. I'll put the Thornscape in play. So if they have a creature that sacrifices to -1/-1 a creature, then I'm not doing very well. They Corrupted Conviction away their Infestation Sage. Growing the Mortician Beetle and drawing 2 cards. Plays a Link Breaker. Nested Shambler. So we're not going to be living very much longer. They get in for 3. 4, could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're doing some sacrificing. So they want to get in for 13 here. Okay, so if I play the Thornscape Familiar, then the Pillage costs 2. I can ditch the Geothermal Crevice. I'll have 2 mana left over, then I can Glimpse. Let's go Thornscape. Pillage away the Crevice. No mana. Glimpse the Impossible. Found a Seething Song. Well, Seething Song. Let's see. Demand Answers. Discard. Revelation. Found Manamorphose. Now I can make green-red. Combo time. Anarchomancer. Glimpse. Gotta find mana though. Found mana. Rite of Flame. We'll pillage away the Anarchomancer. Trying to use the cards from exile. Morphos. Make red. Morphos again. Make red again. So we have lots of mana right now. I think it makes sense to pitch from exile or from the graveyard. Okay, now I found a Gutter Snipe, but I don't know if that's worth keeping yet. I think I'm going to big score away the Gutter Snipe. Okay, lots of mana. Let's Laughing Mad a Revelation. Laughing Mad a land. Laughing Mad a Rite of Flame. Then we'll go Seething Song. Main answer, sacrifice a treasure. 24 cards left. I could just try to not go all the way. I'm gonna big score, Glimpse. I play the Mountain from exile. Glimpse again. Revelation a land. Let's big score a land. Making mana. I'm trying to get to the last card in my library. We have 1, 2, 3. Let's Manamorphose. 11 cards left in library. The bottom one is the Gutter Snipe. Laughing Mad this. Play Seething Song. Revelation away a mountain. 7 cards left. Man answers sacrificing a treasure token. Big score away the Tinder Farm. I might not be able to draw the last card. This is silly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 Morphoses. So maybe it's not worth it. I guess I'll just Laughing Mad the Tinder Farm. Annoying. It's the bottom card. So I guess I just go Rite of Flame, Rite of Flame, play the Feldon's Cane. Then we'll hold control, discard this, discard the Woodlot, discard the Seething Song, crack the Cane. We'll draw 6 cards. Can I get there? I drew the Gutter Snipe right away. That's good at least. So Gutter Snipe, Seething Song. That was so lucky. Wow. Pitch a Geothermal Crevice to the big score. Make some mana. Glimpse the Impossible. Nice. Okay. They're like, they said, what's going on? I'm doing things. I'm doing lots of things. We Revelation, pitch a Woodlot. Glimpse the Impossible. This is turn 3. I thought it was turn 4 for some reason. Seething Song. Laughing Mad away a Crevice. I go to 4. Rite of Flame. And Rite of Flame. Alright. That seemed fine. I'm going to run it back. Okay. Keep. I think we could maybe go off from hand. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. 4. Woo! We would have to go crack this Thornscape, Seething Song, start doing stuff. So we'll just be patient and make some land drops for a minute. We draw a Seething Song. Let's play the Sandstone Needle. They play a Swamp and pass. I'll play Geothermal Crevice and pass. So this next turn, let's see. They played Mortician Beetle. Plays a Swamp. Feels like they're holding up open a removal spell. This big score is an instant. I'm going to pass. On their end step, I can big score the Gutter Snipe. 2 cards left. They've got to have a removal spell. They get in for 1. Let's big score pitching the Gutter Snipe. So now I have 6 mana in play. I draw a lot of rituals and a Crevice. Let's play Crevice and then try to win on the next turn. Infestation Sage for the opponent. They carry and feeder the Infestation Sage. They get in for 4. Go to 15. We'll make... I think I'm going to sacrifice this land. Maybe it's not worth it. Green. Play what is this? Thornscape Familiar. I will cast a Glimpse. Expectation is that they have an instant speed removal spell. Then I can go Morphos, Seething Song, Seething Song. Okay, they did not have a removal spell. Let's cast Manamorphose. Red, green. Okay. They have like a sweeper. Thornscape Familiar. Okay. Cast Manamorphose. We'll make red, green. Man answers. I'm going to sacrifice my land. Play Seething Song. And then big score, pitch the Needle. Found an Anarchomancer. Let's play the Anarchomancer. Seething Song. Demand answers now. Combo time. We get to draw some extra cards. Pitch a Crevice. We can pitch the Rite of Flame. Seething Song. And then I don't know if I should pitch from hand or not. I think I'll pitch from hand. Pitch the Needle. Okay, we found a Anarchomancer. So now we're making mana. Guess I'll pitch from the graveyard, discarding the Woodlot. Glimpse the Impossible. One big score. But we could big score discarding the Seething Song. Or I can Seething Song. Let's big score discarding the Pillage. This just gives me so much more mana. Ritual. Sacrifice a treasure token. Pitch a land. There's a Gutter Snipe. Let's pitch another land. Draw 2. Ping you to 18. Manamorphose. We'll make red, red. Okay, they're at 16. We're going to demand answers the treasure token, going up cards in hand, but only 2 mana. Okay, big score's great because now I go back up to 3 mana. Glimpse the Impossible, looking for mana still. Uh-oh, well, we found a mountain. And then I can Revelation from Exile, discarding a Laughing Mad. I go to 8. Laughing Mad from Exile. Or Graveyard, discarding a Narcomancer. I go to 6. And Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. Pitch and a Narcomancer. We go to 4 cards left in library. Oh, Manamorphose. Go to 3 cards left. Oh, they're just dead. GG's. See you in round 4. Round 4 on the draw. We have only 2 lands, a decent amount of mana. So we are probably fine here. Uh-oh, it's a blue deck. No! No! So blue decks are the bane of this deck's existence. But we'll see if I can get there. Play a Crevice and pass. It's very, very, very difficult. They're going Brainstorm. Trying to set up their Delver. Reveals a Brainstorm. Plays a land. They're getting in for 3. Sandstone Needle is decent. So now I have, we'll next turn have 4 mana in play. And then if they tap out for a spell to mill, then I can use the big score pitching the Rite of Flame. Our opponent has Brainstorm on end step. I do have 6 Pyroblasts. They play an island, Ponder, and they do not shuffle, holding up Counterspell. Gets in for 3. We'll play a mountain, just passing the turn. Let's see if they mill. They don't. So they cycle Lorien Revealed for another land. They could currently cast a Terror for 3 mana. Maybe they'll get greedy and do that. Let's cycle a Manamorphose. Red. Okay. We drew a land. Play the land. Pass the turn. They Brainstorm again. And then they just didn't do anything. So now it's their turn. 5, 6, 7. So they can play a Terror for 2 mana. Play double Terror and no land. That'd be great. They're getting in for 3. So a single Terror would actually be lethal. So they can just play that. Plays a Cryptic Serpent. Okay. We will Revelation, pitching the Rite of Flame. Drawing 2 lands here is pretty not good. Pretty not good. I will attempt to cast a Narcomancer. Resolves. Cast Seething Song. They have Counterspell. Okay. Seething Song again. We have 6 mana. I'll try Glimpse. Nothing good. We pillage away a land. 3 mana. So we'd need like... Yeah, this is just not working out. Pillage away another land. We have a Manamorphose. We could get there if we draw pretty well right now. Red. How do I win from here? Discard the Crevice. Draw 2. So we have... And let's see. Yeah, I can't win from here. I was really close. I guess I could just play the land, play out Thornscape, and pass. Suppose I'm not dead yet? I can block the Cryptic Serpent. They play a Tolarian Terror with 4 cards in hand. Block. They'd have to have nothing, and I'd have to draw something amazing. Okay, Thornscape. Then I can use this big score to go even on mana. Revelation, hoping for the best. For big score, they have a Dispel. So that's why it's a nightmare matchup. I'm trying not to get too tilted. So we're bringing in the Pyros. I'm just going to cut the Rite of Flames and then 2 of the Anarchomancers. We might not even need more than 1 Gutter Snipe, so I'll cut 1 Gutter Snipe, bring in another Anarchomancer. The other thing you could do is just storm off, pyro everything, and attack in with your 2/2s. So we put 8 2/2s on the table for 16 damage. That might also be worth it. But I think it's probably kind of wonky to try to do something like that. Okay. I will keep. Mostly because I have lots of lands, and I have a Pyroblast. Play the Crevice. They play Island. They're passing the turn. We'll play Woodlot. I don't know if playing the Woodlot is necessary. Our opponent Brainstorms. We mostly want to make red land drops. So next turn, if they do tap out, we could Laughing Mad away the Tinder Farm. Or I can play the Mountain and then Laughing Mad away the Tinder Farm that way. On their turn, they cycle a Lorien, grabbing it and playing an island. We have another Red Blast. Let's play the crevice. If they now go for a, well, they already cleared their shuffle with, they already cleared their brainstorm with the shuffle from the Lorien revealed, so I don't know if them casting like a Thought Scour is that big of a deal. They just untap. They play an island. I'll just keep playing my tap lands. Play the Tinder Farm and pass. We have double Red Blast open. They brainstorm. We really want to maybe try to kill their hard advantage or their giant creatures. Chooses to not do anything with the brainstorm. So maybe they're just making more land drops. On their upkeep, they're going to shuffle or Thought Scour. Like if they're Thought Scouring now to clear their brainstorm, this I will attempt to Pyroblast because it means that they might get brainstorm locked. No land. That's good. Play Mountain. I suppose I can play the Anarchomancer out. Depends what they have. Like if they have a Pyroblast or Hydroblast, then it's not great. They have a Blue Blast. Why didn't they Blue Blast the other thing? Counter? They're going to have a second Blue Blast. Okay. Let's Manamorphose. Like red, green. Red, green. Manamorphose. Oops. Cancel. Pyroblast now. Pyroblast this. Big stack. Anarchomancer resolves. Manamorphose. Like red, green. And then demand answers. Discard the Laughing Mad. We have a Thornscape Familiar. Okay. I've got some creatures on the table. I could have, I should have maybe, no, I couldn't have cast it. I was thinking maybe I could cast the Laughing Mad, discarding the Anarchomancer, but since this costs 4 from the graveyard and I only had 2 creatures in play, I wouldn't have had enough mana. They play a Cryptic Serpent. We draw a Needle. Play the Anarchomancer. I guess I should try to discard the Needle. I'm afraid that it's not going to work though. I'm not going to do it. They go Mental Note, milling Island and a Serpent. Plays a Tillarian Terror. Attacking for 6. We'll draw. I'm going to try and discard this Laughing Mad, because that allows me to have another card in hand with the Needle here. Looks like they're going to counter. Now I have another one. Discard. We can Pyroblast their creature or Big Score. I mean, they're tapped out, so I should see if I can make something happen. Big Score the Pyroblast. Pillage a Pillage. Kind of mana neutral here. Okay, pass. A Mental Note, milling Island Thought Scour, playing an island. 4 cards left in hand. And we take 11, going to 3. Drawing a Pyroblast. Try to kill this thing. It seems like maybe I was just greedy. Okay. They got me. I mean, that's what I expected, unfortunately. But we creamed the first 3 rounds, so let's see if we can pick it back up in round 5. Round 5 versus Lamella. They have been playing stuff that would wreck me in the past. So here we have a very large amount of boss reducers. We're going to lead on Woodlot. Pass. So they've, in the past, I think, have been playing blue decks. Yeah, there's a blue deck. Play out the Thornscape. In your farm. Opponent cycles the Lorien. Not a great end to the league. But we have a 2/1 that can attack for a bit. They Brainstorm and Preordain. That means they're most likely on High Tide. Can I kill them right now? Green, white, red, white, make green, green. So Seething Song, this, Anarchomancer, Revelation the land, Glimpse, Big Score, pitch the Anarchomancer, and then we have a Big Score. I think I should Big Score the Gutter Snipe. Trying to get mana. Go land, sacrifice the treasure token. I'm trying, I'm in it to win it. Laughing Mad. Can we find rituals? We draw Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. We Revelation the Crevice. 1 mana left over. Rite of Flame again. Laughing Mad, pitching Thornscape. Manamorphose. Go red, red. Glimpse. Okay. Three cards. No, none of those cards were good. Revelation the Woodlot. Seething Song's good. Sorry. Morphos. We'll go red, red. And then we can Revelation from the graveyard. Morphos again. So we can go back up cards in hand with the big score plus the demand answers. The big score away the Seething Song. We have lots of mana right now. Demand answers the treasure token. 4 mana. Pillage away a needle. Resuming. Big score a Thornscape. 2 mana. Morphos. Sweet. This is turn 3. Making red. We have Rite of Flame. Let's pitch the Anarchomancer. Okay. Rite of Flame. Pitch the Crevice. Glimpse the Impossible. 3 mana. Find the Feldon's Cane. Seething Song. We Laughing Mad away the Tinder Farm. Backup cards in hand. Sweet. We have 4 cards left. Down to Gutter Snipe. I don't know what the last 4 cards are. I'm just going to draw them. Play the Gutter Snipe. Revelation the Mountain. I go to 18. Revelation the Woodlot. I go to 16. Okay, I'm just going to cast the Rite of Flame for a bunch of mana. Play the Feldon's Cane out. We're going to cast Laughing Mad, discarding a Laughing Mad, and then crack the Cane in response. Okay, draw. And then Glimpse. They're at 10. Another Gutter Snipe. Should be pretty easy. Seething Song. Ha ha ha. Anamorphose. I don't know what they're doing. What could you be playing? Anything. Could be playing anything. So my assumption is that they're playing High Tide. We're going to be bringing in a bunch of Pyroblasts. Cut down to 1 Gutter Snipe. I think it makes sense to... I mean, their demand answers are really good, though. We can cut the Rite of Flames and then cut 1 demand answers. Maybe the Rite of Flames are not cuttable. Maybe it's the Pirates Pillages? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, where are we? 60 cards. 2 demand answers. All right, so if we can win here, it would be very, very tight because we are very unable to fill up our hand. If we can Glimpse and then Revelation from those exile zones, then maybe we can put cards back in our hand. We got a Fam. So we'll go Land, Crevice. So Woodlot turn 1. They preordain. We are kind of looking for an Anarchomancer. Play the Woodlot. Turn 2 Thornscape and a Crevice. What? Okay. Second main looking for a land. They cycle the Lorien. Plays a random island. Crevice. Thornscape. Preordains. They go top bottom. They preordain again. Hopefully they don't find a land. They top bottom again. They find a land. So we need a Pyroblast here. We have Laughing Mad. I'm going to discard the Tinder Farm. See if they Hydroblast me. They didn't. Play Tinder Farm. It's going to attack, I think. I mean, so next turn I could have 4 mana, but only 1 red. Attack. Let's see if they can get there. Preordain. Cycles a Lorien for an island. We find Sandstone Needle. Play the Needle. Then I will go ahead and play Thornscape. Attack in. We go for Snap. Going to use Laughing Mad to discard a Woodlot. Crack this. Is that worth it? We can Seething Song. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Fine. Pass. They're just passing. Okay. We found a Pyroblast. That's really good. Attack in. We're just gonna play out the Thornscape this turn, I think. Maybe the Anarchomancer? Yeah, the Anarchomancer is probably better to put into play. If they Hydroblast it, that's fine, because I have the Pyroblast backup. I guess it'd be bad if they have a Giga Drowse or a way to tap my land. They didn't. Nice. Plays a 5th land. They Blue Blast my creature. Okay. Let's get in. I could try to go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Maybe that was dumb. We could go red, green, and Anarchomancer, and then Seething Song. And then if they have another Blue Blast, we have the answer. I can also just pitch one of my Anarchomancers. Discard a Anarchomancer. Drawing the Cane. Okay. 7 cards in hand from me. They have 5 cards. We have 1 Pyroblast. Snaps another creature. 5 mana for Lorien. If I Pyroblast this, they probably don't do anything. Counter. I'm assuming they don't have a land. We can go red, play Anarchomancer, crack this for green, Thornscape, Seething Song, Revelation, pitch. Wait, no. Start with Glimpse. Put cards into exile. Find another Glimpse. Metamorphose. So we'll make green red. Play the Thornscape. Pitch the Anarchomancer. Metamorphose again. Make red red. We have some Revelations in the graveyard. Big score. Well, I guess I should maybe Laughing Mad from the graveyard first. Discarding a land. Okay, yeah. That was good because then we went up on mana. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. Big score. Pitch the Thornscape. Back up on mana. Red. Village. Discard the Red Blast. Red. From the graveyard. Discard the land. Then red. Revelation. Away the Needle. Found the Gutter Snipe. Play Snipe. Red. Pitch. From the graveyard. Pitch the land. We go to 12. We need mana though. Seething Song. Okay. I'll go Seething Song. Go to 10. Morphos. 8. Make red red. Big score. So I can cast 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're just dead. I'll pitch the Eldon's Cane. Didn't matter. We don't need that card. Pitch this. They go to 4. Alright. I'll just cast a Glimpse. Cast a Seething Song in response because I don't even need those cards. Okay, we took out High Tide in the finals for a sick 4-1. Losing to Mono Blue Terror, I don't know if that matchup is fixable, but it is a nightmare anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed some sweet storming off, playing a new card from Final Fantasy. We'll see you in the next video.